Hello, hello! My name is Callista, and welcome back to Dragon Age Origins. In the last episode, we were attacked in the middle of the night by Howe's men. He has betrayed us, he has betrayed Father, and we only have a handful of guards in the castle, so it looks like it's gonna be a bloodbath. We need to escape. But before that, we need to go and check on Oren and Oriana. Things have been eerily quiet from their room. Oh dear.
No! My little Oren! What manner of fiend slaughters innocents?
I would like it noted that, Marnie isn't genuinely shocked. She's pulling that face because that is the, socially acceptable face to pull when you find your sister-in-law and nephew murdered. She doesn't really feel anything. If anything, Marnie's emotions right now are, oh, this'll be bad for Fergus. He'll probably be really sad about that. But on the plus side, I'm back in second in line for High Ever, so swings and roundabouts. She's feeling pretty pleased with herself right now. It's more for her mother's sake. Her mother would want her to look upset, so she's looking upset. Why would they do this? They're killing us off. They're killing off the Cousland line. That's obvious. I'll make them pay. Oren was a Cousland, but at the end of the day, Marnie was also plotting to kill him, so I don't think she'd be angry enough to be like, oh, we'll kill them for this. Which just leaves me with number 3. I think maybe Marnie is thinking that I can't have Mother falling apart. I can't have her trying to, cling to Oren's body, saying, we can't leave him behind. So, yeah, she's gonna tell her mother not to look. Don't look, Mother.
Oh, I'll look. I'll remember this day when Howe dies, screaming like the dog he is. Oh, poor Fergus. Let's go, I don't want to see this.
Now then, oh dear. So there is actually a book in Fergus's room that I missed the first time I was here, so I'm gonna insert that codex entry right here. To our neighbours, Ferelden seems utterly chaotic. Unlike other monarchies, power does not descend from our throne, rather it rises from the support of the freeholders. Each freehold chooses the ban or Arl to whom it pays allegiance. Typically, this choice is based on proximity of the freehold to the Lord's castle, as it's worthless to pay for the upkeep of soldiers who will arrive at your land too late to defend it. For the most part, each generation of freeholders casts its lot with the same ban as their fathers did, but things can and do change. No formal oaths are sworn, and it is not unheard of, especially in the prickly central Banorn, for bands to court freeholders away from their neighbours, a practice which inevitably begats feuds that last for ages. Terns arose from amongst the bands, war leaders who, in antiquity, had grown powerful enough to move other bands to swear fealty to them. There were many Terns in the days before King Callan had, but he succeeded in whittling them down to only 2. Gwarin in the south, High Ever in the north. These Terns still hold the oaths of bands and Arls who they may call upon in the event of war or disaster, and similarly, the Terns still hold responsibility for defending those sworn to them. The Arls were established by the Terns, given command of strategic fortresses that could not be overseen by the Terns themselves. Unlike the Terns, the Arls have no bands sworn to them, and are simply somewhat more prestigious bands. The king is, in essence, the most powerful of the Terns. Although Denerim was originally the tourney of the king, it has since been reduced to an Arling, as the king's domain is now all of Ferelden. But even the king's power must come from the bands. Nowhere is that more evident than during the Landsmeet, an annual council for which all of the nobles of Ferelden gather, held for almost 3,000 years except odd interruptions during blights and invasions. The sight of a king asking for and working to win the support of lesser men is a source of constant wonder to foreign ambassadors. From Ferelden Folklore and History by Sister Patrine, Chantry Scholar. Okay, so it's very unfortunate about Oren and Oriana, but we're still alive, so we need to leave. Oh, hello. Now then, you. What the hell? Where did you come from? I'm going to assume he was stealthed. No, don't be attacking my mother. There we go. Now you two.
Take that.
Come on, Marnie. Marnie, you need to stop missing, love. Love, seriously, you need to stop missing.
Watch out.
There we go. Okie doke. And we might as well take their stuff while we're here. What's through here? This is a guest room, but no one was staying here, it seems. And this was where Lady Landra was staying. Yep. Oh.
Dear Landra. I'm so sorry. If she hadn't come to me. If she hadn't been here.
Oh, I'm sorry, Mother, that your friend has passed away. No sign of Dyron. But it's pretty safe to assume that he's also dead. Oh god, all our soldiers.
Can you hear the fighting? Hal's men must be everywhere.
What should we do? Then we should take the fight to them. How can we get out of the castle? I don't want you in danger, Mother. Being angry is all well and good, and Marnie is angry. But that anger won't do anything if she dies on House soldiers' blades. They need to get out. They need to petition the king. They need to try and, bring this to light. If they all die here, then no one will know. How can we get out of the castle?
The servants' passage leads out from the larder. But we must find your father first. The front gates. That's where your father must be.
Let's go. Is there nothing else we can do? We can't just let Hal win. What if father isn't there? If father isn't there, then father isn't there. Tough shit. As I said, we can't just let Hal win. If we stay here and fight, we'll be overwhelmed. That is stupidity. We get out, then we seek revenge. Is there nothing else we can do?
I have my treasury key. We could go there first and take the Cousland sword from the vault. If anything is worth fighting to keep out of Hal's hands, it's that sword. But it may be a dangerous path.
Then let's go to the treasury. No, we must fight. That's it. We can't just let Hal win. What if father isn't at the front gates? Yeah, for the sake of family pride, Marnie would be willing to give up a little bit of risk. She'd be willing to do something slightly risky. She's not stupid enough to be like, no, we'll stand our ground and fight till we are dead. What's that going to achieve? No, Marnie would much rather be alive and temporarily humiliated than dead and permanently humiliated. Then let's go to the treasury.
If Hal's men are inside, they must already control the castle. We must use the servants' entry in the larder to escape. Do you hear me?
I hear you. I want Hal dead. We don't know that's true. You don't need to tell me twice. She does want Hal dead, but as I said, Hal's got all his soldiers. We're never going to be able to get to him now. We need to get him alone. I hear you.
Then let us be swift.
As swift as the north wind. Okay. No, oh dear. These poor soldiers. I think it's not that Marnie feels badly for them, but they they died in service to us. You know, and she can, you know, say, oh, well, clearly they were good soldiers.
The castle has fallen! I'm getting out of here!
Persuade, don't be a coward, stand and fight. Run if you're such a coward. Wait, what's happening? Go, man, save yourself. No, this is one of our servants. He should be willing to lay down his life for us, so don't be a coward, stand and fight.
Yes, my lady. Here they come!
Yeah, Marnie appreciates having meat shields, so, sorry, buddy, but you're probably gonna die here. Come on, take him out. There we go. We will try and help these guys, but, you know, they probably are gonna die. Oh, there goes one of our knights. There you go. The servant seems to be doing all right, to give him credit. There we go. Lovely.
We fight for our home.
Doke, you next. Come on, servant.
Have you no concern in your own existence?
Take him out.
This is our home.
There we go. You next. And just you. Oh, more of them.
Where is everyone?
Oh no, we got... Of course Hal would bring his own Navari. Oh, there went the servant. Rip. But still, he died serving his betters. There we go. Now you, get off my mother.
Away with you.
There we go. Okay, oh. How many of these people are there? They just keep coming. Come on, take him out. There we go. Okie doke. Thank you. No, take the potion. We need it.
Very well.
Okay, and you, we can't get around that way. Anything in here? Oh, hello. Just you. You thought you could live by hiding in the back. No.
There is hope yet.
There we go.
It is begun.
Okay. And you didn't drop anything. Oh, don't flip in it. Where did you come from? Scout? Scout, would you maybe like to do something? Okay, buddy, let me help you out here. There we go. That's right, Mother. I couldn't agree more.
I will drive you from our lands myself.
Come on, get him. There we go.
By the maker.
Last one.
I will kill them all myself.
Mother sure is bloodthirsty. Of course, she has just seen her grandchild dead in front of her, but, you know, still very bloodthirsty. Thank you.
It is begun.
Good stuff. Anyone in here? Oh.
Aldous. You will be avenged, old sage. I swear it.
You know, there is a chance that Marnie may have slipped rat poison into his drink, and this may have nothing to do with Hal. He did really insult her earlier today, and she might have taken vengeance. She wouldn't have intended to kill him. She would have intended to make him sick, but, you know, maybe she underestimated how strong he was in death by rat poison. And Marnie's just looking very shiftily like, yes, this was housework. Clearly, let's go, mother. And the treasury's down here.
As you're getting close to the treasury. The Cousland family blade lies inside. Use that key I gave you. That blade cannot fall into Hal's hands.
Oh, and there are the dead guards. That's what you get for playing cards when you should be on duty. Clearly. Oh, sorry. I thought my game had crashed for a minute then. Okay, let's see. Grab this. Yes, the family sword and the shield of High Ever. This is another case of like with Artin and the shield of Idukan and the dwarven blade her father gave her when she left Orzammar. I'd put this on Marnie's secondary slot. And yeah, she wouldn't be able to use it very well, but for RP purposes, I think it fits so well. Scale armor and a Cousland guard shield. Okay, nice. Oh, hello, gentlemen. Come on, that's it, Scout. Get in there. Lovely.
Very well.
You next.
If we must fight, let us do it quickly.
Come on. There we go. And you. That's it. Get him, Scout. Tear his legs off. Thank you. Okay, quickly now.
As you say.
I do think that Marnie would want to go and check on Mother Malol. Just because she is a Chantry priestess. It's inconceivable that anyone would be so barbaric as to kill a priestess, but
Very well.
I think Marnie genuinely would want to check that she is okay.
I pray that Mother Malol has escaped. They would not commit that sacrilege on top of everything else, would they?
Would they? Oh, hello. Come on, get in there, Scout.
Get on.
Oh, that guy's not doing so well. Scout. Yeah, you go after this guy. Oh, has he just died? Yeah, no, he's still alive. Come on.
Drive you from our loud
Get him. There we go.
I'll rep you a new one.
I want to try and keep this guard safe. There we go. Righty then. Excuse me, I would like to loot you.
Very well.
Thank you. Where did the other...
shall do it.
He just ran off. Well, guard, follow me if you would. We need to... Oh, God. Oh, he probably ran straight into this.
As you say.
Oh, no, wait. No, he's still... Sir. He's fleeing. The coward. He evaporated. And Marnie's just like, I'll have him court-martialed. I'll let everyone know that that soldier was a coward. His family will be disgraced. This guard is brave. Is that it? Looks like it. Okay. And you, thank you. Now, yeah, hopefully Father is in the Great Hall.
As you say.
Oh, hello. Doesn't look like Father's here, but Sir Gilmore is. If everyone could get on the mage, that'd be great. Okay, Sir Gilmore is... Okay, I want to try and keep him alive more than anyone else. There we go. You can get stunned. Oh, come on, Sir Gilmore. Gilmore, please live. Who's doing what? Oh god, I wish I had a healing mage. Can Gilmore not die? Is Gilmore immortal? Good for Gilmore. Okay, take him out. There we go. There we go. You. And just you left. There we go.
Go, man the gate. Keep those bastards out as long as you can. Your ladyship, my lady, you're both alive. I was certain Hal's men had gotten through.
They did get through. How, the traitorous bastard, have you seen my father? Yeah, you clearly did not do your jobs very well. They did get through.
They killed Oriana and Oren. I can't believe. Are you injured?
Don't worry about me, your ladyship. Thank the Maker you two are unharmed. When I realized what was happening, it was all I could do to shut the gates. But they won't keep Hal's men out long. If you've another way out of the castle, use it quickly.
We need to find father. Where is the Grey Warden? Come with us. No, I'll help you hold the gate. Not 3 or 4. This guy can be a meat shield. Marnie is very happy for him to do so. And number 4 is certain death. So again, no. Yeah, who cares about the Grey Warden? He's probably off doing Grey Warden shit. Who cares? Where is father? We need to find father.
When I last saw the Terran, he'd been badly wounded. I urged him not to go, but he was determined to find you. He went towards the kitchen. I believe he thought to find you at the servants' exit in the larder.
Bless you, Sir Gilmore. Maker watch over you.
Maker, watch over us all.
At least Sir Gilmore is brave.
It is begun.
I think Marnie, as I said, she's not sad about any of these men dying, but there is a sense of pride in that, you know, like, oh, they're willing to give their lives for us. I think she'd wish them, to the Maker's side and all of that. Ooh, thank you for the save. Now then, help him. We need more meat shields. Get him. There we go. And you're dead. Go on, get him, Scout. Okay. Come on, there we go. Okay, oh, what the? More evaporating guards. We hired too many cowards.
They're slaughtering everyone!
Oh god, these two being dramatic. It would be an honor for you to die, keeping me safe. How dare you run? Anyone in here? Oh. See, that's what you get for trying to run. You run into a different room, you find guards.
Come and face me, if you dare.
Come on, take him out. Scout, are you doing anything, Scout, or are you just... I think Scout's just freaking out. Try and come this way. And now attack. There you go.
Let's fight it. Let's do it quickly.
And, ooh, nice.
Don't give them the advantage.
Come out. There we go.
But we cannot waste more time.
Okay. Give, very quickly, let's see. I think just because she's been missing so much, we'll boost up her dexterity and... yeah, let's go rapid shot. There we go, that can live over there. Turn that on. Okie doke, yeah, there's nothing else in here. Let's go get father. Although, if he is badly injured, then, you know, we may have to leave him behind. Marnie would do that. Oh god. There's a knight. Go. No. If everyone could please get on the knight, that would be great. He is going down. Oh, stop knocking me on my arse. Come on. Oh dear. No, I'm having a potion. Marnie, take a drink. There we go. There we go. And you're down.
No choice.
Okay. It seems they were trying to get into the kitchens. Ooh, Executioner's Helm. Damn, nice. Poppy, before we go anywhere. There we go, and let's go Dread Howl. Nope, nothing else to loot. Anything in here? Yep, more dead elves. No big loss. They were just servants after all. It's not like they had lives of their own. Okay, father. Oh, Nan. That's sad. She was our nanny for a very long time. It's unfortunate that she passed, but again, she died as a meat shield for us. So, you know.
As you say.
There, you both are. I was
Bryce.
wondering when you would get here.
Maker's blood, what's happening? You're bleeding.
Hal's men found me first. Almost did me in right there.
Why is Hal doing this? We need to get you out of here. How did you get here? You can hardly move. I'll kill Hal for what he's done. Again, it's obvious why Hal is doing this. He is an inferior man, jealous of our superiority, and, you know, he wants what we have. We need to get you out of here. Is that even possible? It looks like it's a gut wound. They're pretty bad. It's between 3 and 4. As I said, Marnie is angry about this. She wants to flee because that's the smart thing to do, but I think she is, you know, eventually I will kill this man. His blood will cover my hands and run between my fingers. I will kill him. I'll kill Hal for what he's done.
He can't get away with this. The king will...
Bryce, we must get you out of here.
I won't survive the standing, I think.
That's not true. You'll be fine. Get up and let's go. Then we'll stay and defend you. Then we'll simply have to drag you out. Oh. Here's the thing. Marnie would be very willing to just leave him. Just ditch the old man. As long as I'm safe, I'm happy. Not number 1, because it's factually incorrect. He won't be fine. Number 2 is just ignoring the situation. Number 3 is stupid. I think maybe this is more for her mother's sake than it is for hers. You know, her mother is very upset, and, you know, knowing that, like, yeah, I'd happily leave this guy. Fuck this. You know, it would break her heart. So maybe that's why she's suggesting, maybe we can carry him out then. Then we'll simply have to drag you out.
Only if you're willing to leave pieces of me behind, Bub.
Bryce, this is no time for jokes. Once Hal's men break through the gate, they will find us. We must go.
Someone must reach Fergus. Tell him what has happened.
And take vengeance, that he is the new Turn. Hal must have something planned for him too. You can tell him yourself, father. Yeah, Bryce isn't getting out of this alive. Yeah, I think number one, Marnie is baying for Hal's blood. And take vengeance.
Yes. Vengeance.
Bryce, no. The servants' passage is right here. We can flee together, find you healing magic.
The castle is surrounded. I cannot make it.
I'm afraid the Turn is correct. Hal's men have not yet discovered this exit, but they surround the castle. Getting past will be difficult.
You are Duncan, then? The Grey Warden?
Yes, your ladyship. The Turn and I tried to reach you sooner.
My daughter helped me get here. Make her be praised.
I am not surprised.
Are you going to help us, Duncan? I'm surprised you haven't already left. Thank you for saving my father. Can you do something about Hal? Ooh, yeah, I think Marnie would be surprised. Like, oh, I would have thought you would have ran off at the first opportunity. I'm surprised you haven't already left.
I did not wish to leave your father alone.
Whatever is to be done now, it must be quick. They are coming.
Duncan, I beg you. Take my wife and daughter to safety.
I will, your lordship, but I fear I must ask for something in return.
Anything.
What is happening here pales in comparison to the evil now loose in this world. I came to your castle seeking a recruit. The Darkspawn threat demands that I leave with one.
I understand.
Are you talking about me? What about Sir Gilmore? What? No, I won't agree to any such thing, but what if something has happened to Fergus? I like to imagine that Marnie's head slowly turns to Duncan as she narrows her eyes at him, and she's just thinking, you bastard! You absolute prick! Yeah, I think she's gonna try to hold up there. I have responsibilities. If Fergus is dead, then you know I'm the new Turn. I can't be a Grey Warden. But what if something has happened to Fergus?
The king will see justice done. The Grey Wardens, however, must face the Darkspawn above all else.
He is right, pup.
I will take the Tyrna and your daughter to Ostagar to tell Fergus and the king what happened. Then your daughter joins the Grey Wardens.
So long as justice comes to Hal. I agree.
Then I offer you a place within the Grey Wardens. Fight with us.
I accept your offer. I refuse. I won't go. My duty is to take vengeance on All Hal, but what if Fergus is dead? She's not going to accept his offer. Yeah, I think she's making it known that, like, I'm gonna try and get revenge on All Hal. That's what I'm doing in all of this. My duty is to take vengeance on All Hal.
We will inform the king, and he will punish Hal. I'm sorry, but a Grey Warden's duties take precedence even over vengeance.
Hal thinks he'll use the chaos to advance himself. Make him wrong, pup. See that justice is done. Our family always does our duty first. The Darkspawn must be defeated. You must go. For your own sake and for Ferelden's.
I will, father, for you. Then I suppose I must accept. No, I won't do it. So, if refusing his offer, you know, I think Marnie's thinking, if I refuse, he's just going to leave me behind. And she doesn't want that to happen. As I said, she wants to live. She wants to flee the castle so then she can get revenge on Hal later. So she is going to accept. I'm kind of stuck between 1 and 2. I don't think she's doing this for her father. She's doing this to save her own hide. Then I suppose I must accept.
We must leave quickly then.
Bryce, are you sure?
Our daughter will not die of Hal's treachery. She will live and make her mark on the world.
Darling, go with Duncan. You have a better chance to escape without me.
Eleanor.
Hush, Bryce. I'll kill every bastard that comes through that door to buy them time. But I won't abandon you.
Mother, are you sure you want to do this? I won't let you sacrifice yourself. We can find another way. We can fight. I love you both so much. Not number 4, because that is an outright lie. And I think she respects her parents too much to lie to their faces. Also, I imagine that Bryce, the whole, and she'll make her mark on the world. I think that's the blood loss talking. I think the blood loss is making him forget that, yeah, it will probably be a horrific mark. It will be a mark of pure evil. If her mother wants to stay and do this, she can. Mother, are you sure you want to do this?
My place is with your father. At his side to death and beyond.
I'm so sorry it's come to this, my love.
We had a good life and did all we could. It's up to our children now.
Then go, pup. Warn your brother. Know that we love you both. You do us proud.
They've broken through the gates. We must go now.
Goodbye, darling.
And there we go. The end of the human noble origin. I think Marnie is very angry. She's glad to be alive.
We will be traveling south through the hinterlands to the ruin of Ostagar, on the edges of the Korkari Wilds. The Tevinter Imperium built Ostagar long ago to prevent the Wilders from invading the northern lowlands. It's fitting we make our stand here, even if we face a different foe within that forest. The King's forces have clashed with the Darkspawn several times, but here is where the bulk of the Horde will show itself. There are only a few Grey Wardens within Ferelden at the moment, but all of us are here. This blight must be stopped, here and now. If it spreads to the north, Ferelden will fall.
Ho there, Duncan.
King Kalen, I didn't expect a
royal welcome? I was beginning to worry you'd miss all the fun.
Not if I could help it, Your Majesty.
Then I'll have the mighty Duncan at my side in battle after all. Glorious. The other wardens told me you'd found a promising recruit. I take it this is she?
Allow me to introduce you, Your Majesty.
No need, Duncan. You are Bryce's youngest, are you not? I don't think we've ever actually met.
Are you not even aware that my father is dead? Yes, Your Majesty, my name is Marnie. Yes, I am, and I bring important news. I would hope that he would be aware of our name, considering that there are only 2 Terns in Ferelden. I don't think Marnie is as blunt to say number 1. So yeah, I'm gonna go with number 3. Yes, I am, and I bring important news.
Is it about your father? Your brother has been concerned about him.
He's not coming. He died when our castle was taken. You don't know what's happened? Oh, I think he'll be waiting for some time yet. He's not coming. He died when our castle was taken.
Dead? What do you mean? Duncan, do you know anything about this?
Terran Cousland and his wife are dead, Your Majesty. Arl Howe has shown himself a traitor and overtaken Highever Castle. Had we not escaped, he would have killed us and told you any story he wished.
I can scarcely believe it. Well, how could he think he could get away with such treachery? As soon as we are done here, I will turn my army north and bring Howe to justice. You have my word.
Thank you, Your Majesty. There isn't anything you can do sooner. What kind what is it they say? Vengeance is a vengeance is a dish best served cold. I think Marnie wants to stew on her anger. I think it's very rare that she feels as emotional as she does right now. And it's like a fire burning in her chest, and it is heating up her body in a way that no anger ever has, because as I said, her emotions are typically quite muted. And so I think she wants to let this fire build. She wants to see just how big it can get before she turns it on Hal. So I don't think she's necessarily thinking, no, let's get up there, let's get there now, let's do this. I think she's thinking, let him think he's safe. Let him think he got away with it so that when I turn up on his doorstep, he'll fucking brick himself. And then I'll brick him. Thank you, Your Majesty.
No doubt you wish to see your brother. Unfortunately, he and his men are scouting in the wilds.
But he may be in danger. When will he return? I'm not eager to tell him, Your Majesty. No, I think Marnie does want to speak to Fergus. She wants to tell him what happened. When will he return?
Not until the battle is over, I fear. Until then, we cannot even send word. I apologize, but there's nothing more I can do. All I can suggest is that you vent your grief against the Darkspawn for the time being.
Thank you, Your Majesty. So long as all Hal pays, I'm happy. What would you know about my grief? Thanks for nothing then. So long as all Hal pays, I'm happy.
I'm sorry to cut this short, but I should return to my tent. Loghain waits eagerly to bore me with his strategies.
Your uncle sends his greetings and reminds you that Redcliffe forces could be here in less than a week.
Ha! Eamon just wants in on the glory. We've won 3 battles against these monsters, and tomorrow should be no different.
I didn't realize things were going so well. It sounds like the Blight is almost over. You sound very confident of that. Yeah, Father made it sound very dire. I didn't realize things were going so well.
I'm not even sure this is a true Blight. There are plenty of Darkspawn on the field, but alas, we've seen no sign of an archdemon.
Disappointed, Your Majesty?
I'd hoped for a war like in the tales. A king riding with the fabled Grey Wardens against a tainted god. But I suppose this will have to do. I must go before Loghain sends out a search party. Farewell, Grey Wardens.
What the king said is true. They've won several battles against the Darkspawn here.
Yet you don't sound very reassured. He didn't seem to take the Darkspawn very seriously at all. Excuse me, I'm mixing up 2 and 3. He didn't seem to take the Darkspawn very seriously. Perhaps this isn't really a Blight after all. Yeah, Duncan could be wrong. Perhaps this isn't really a Blight after all.
So some believe, but I disagree. Despite the victory so far, the Darkspawn horde grows larger with each passing day. By now, they look to outnumber us. I know there is an archdemon behind this, but I cannot ask the king to act solely on my feeling.
Then maybe we should move quickly. What would you have him do? Why not? He seems to regard the Grey Wardens highly. You could if he were not such a fool. Do you think there's any danger? Marnie doesn't really care what Duncan thinks. She doesn't like him. She, you know, her family are dying. On one hand, I feel like she could respect such self-servingness. You know, like, oh, here's a dying family, but I'm gonna guilt trip them into getting what I want. On a normal day, Marnie could respect that, but because it was her family getting guilt tripped, she's like, oh, you bastard. Let's ignore the fact that this is something I would totally do myself. It's completely different because it's my family that's in pain. How dare you? Yeah, she's just kind of like, let's get this over with. I really don't care. I just want to find my brother. Then maybe we should move quickly.
Yes, we should proceed with the ritual.
What do you need me to do? What do you mean? What ritual? A hot meal might be nice first. Yeah, I think she would be concerned. Ritual? That implies magic. And, yeah, we know what the chantry says about magic. What do you mean? What ritual?
Every recruit must go through a secret ritual we call the Joining in order to become a Grey Warden. The ritual is brief, but some preparation is required. We must begin soon.
What do you need me to do? I need to find Fergus. Why is this ritual so secret? Am I the only recruit you have? Wonderful. Let's get this over with then. Yeah, Fergus. I need to find Fergus.
You heard what the king said. He is scouting in the wilds and beyond contact. Be patient. He will return.
Wonderful. Let's get this over with then.
Feel free to explore the camp here as you wish. All I ask is that you do not leave it for the time being. There is another Grey Warden in the camp by the name of Alistair. When you're ready, seek him out and tell him it's time to summon the other recruits. Your hound can stay with me while I attend to some business. The Grey Warden tent is on the other side of this bridge. You will find us there should you need to.
Oh. Here we are. Okay, I'm gonna go to my the spot I stood in last time I was here. I think this is a good spot. So as I was saying earlier, Marnie is very upset about what happened. The Cousland line is almost completely shattered. There's only her and Fergus left. She is angry as she has never been angry before. However, I think she'd be lying if she said that deep down there wasn't a sense of satisfaction. If she tried to claim that on some level she wasn't thinking, well, this worked out for the best. Because she's out of High Ever, which is what she wanted. She wanted access to the king, and she has it. They're going to be fighting together. What better time than to try and win his affections than on the battlefield, make him see how superior she is. And when she finds out about how much of a hard-on Kaelin has for the Grey Wardens, oh, you can bet she's gonna try and use that to seduce him. As I said, Marnie is not a nice person. The fact that her parents have died doesn't really affect her all that much. It's inconvenient. That's the truth of it. She looks at their deaths as inconvenient rather than deeply upsetting. Okay, so what about Marnie's story? Her Dragon Age origin story do I find the most unique? Well, to be very blunt, I hate her story. And I don't say that as in, oh, I'm having an awful time, I'm going to put my fist through my monitor. I don't mean that kind of hate. Let me explain. So, with my characters, I have a general rule for how their story has to end. I don't always stick to it, but it's just a general rule I try to keep in mind. And that is that the character must reap what they sow. If I have a character who is just a complete cinnamon roll of a person who wants to spread joy and laughter, and they just want the world to be a better place. They do good things, not because they expect anything in return, but because they just genuinely want to do good, then at that point I shake their hand and I say, well done, cinnamon roll of a person. You get to go to the VIP lounge of good endings and get the best ending possible. With Arten never did anything evil. However, every good deed she did because she expected compensation. And she was completely apathetic to any suffering outside of Orzammar. And as such, yes, you get a good ending. But on a personal level, the home you fight so hard for no longer feels like home. And the world you're in, the surface, doesn't feel like home either. And she is doomed to do great things whilst feeling completely unsatisfied. That's what you get for being apathetic to anyone else's suffering. That's the consequence of your actions. And so with Marnie lies, cheats, murders. She does so many horrible things. And so, by my rule, she should get the worst ending possible. However, she doesn't. Marnie does evil, horrible, no good things, and she wins. She gets everything that she wanted. And that annoys me to no end. It's the most Marnie thing, though. Of course she would. She'd cheat the system. But it still annoys me. It gets on my nerves. I'm like, you should be punished for all of this. You should be punished, and you're not being punished, and that upsets me. I still love her. At the end of the day, I still love her. I love all of my characters. Yes, I say that a lot. I'm going to continue saying it a lot. Okay, so with the end of Marnie's story, we move on to my other human, which is the Circle Mage origin. So, until then, please remember to like if you enjoyed, leave a comment below, and if you wanted to subscribe, it would be very much appreciated. I've been Callista. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next episode.